Man, I look like shit. Alright, so a lot of you guys have been asking me, HK, how do you feel about Season 3? What are your opinions about Season 3? Tell me. I've been getting a lot of mentions about this, getting a lot of messages about the state of KI. That's been the hot talk these last couple of days. I've been kind of snooping around the internet and seeing that, recently there was a podcast from our dear friend LCD and Bass. They talked about Season 3, the state of Killer Instinct, and their feelings on it, and just kind of having a little community bash and tried to talk about stuff. You guys asked me for my opinion, asked me why I wasn't on the podcast. Well, truthfully, I just wasn't invited. I had no idea it was happening. That's okay. I'm sure you guys would I'm sure most people who watch Killer Instinct would probably trust a pro's opinion like Bass and Larry over mine that just kind of plays the game just for the pure aspect of entertainment and having fun. Killer Instinct, man, Season 3 is quite the change, dude. Like, it has been an incredible ride. Like, it's very emotional, I want to say. There's been nothing but constant complaints. I mean, I'm just being real here. And before we get into anything in regards to this video, these are just my opinions on the game. This is how I truly feel about the game and the current state that it's in right now. I'm making this video for the people that asked me for my opinion. I'm not doing it for the people that don't want to hear my opinion, which I'm sure a lot of you are going to be watching this video anyway. Yeah, so here we go. So Season 3, Killer Instinct, the state of KI, where is it? Well, I gotta tell you, man, it's fucking everywhere. I really don't even know where to start. But I can tell you straight up that as far as all the seasons that have been given to us, Season 2 is probably my favorite. Season 3 was, I gotta say, Season 3 is definitely a weird season. And I don't mean that in a bad way whatsoever. I think a lot of people are very agitated with the idea of the mechanics of Season 3. And I'm talking about the flip out, the stagger, the counter and combo breaker changes, the shadow counter stuff, the frame differences, air juggling, there's all those different changes that were made in Season 3, which, some were really good. You guys know I play TJ Combo. You guys know that a lot of the flip out stuff that's out there is, I'm going to say right now, there's a lot of tech that's out there that I came up with that TJ players are using today. Those are fucking facts, and I know that. And I know the top TJ players are using those mechanics and using that tech that I made and making it better. So there's a lot of stuff that I did in Season 3 that I think has been very beneficial to me, but I know that for a lot of people, those mechanics really just aggravate the shit out of them. For myself, my biggest gripe in Season 3 as a whole, in the current state that it's in right now, you guys know that for a fact that I've always been very vocal and very upset about the counter breaker, combo breaker system. I know that there were some slight changes. It was tweaked here and there throughout the season. I've had countless conversations with the devs about it. As a fan of the game, I get really shitty about it because it just upsets me. And, there have been plenty of times where I've been able to make it work, but the way I've been able to make it work is not very comfortable, and it doesn't make it fun. So, and because I play TJ and a lot of the frame data that he has, I feel he's one of the most breakable characters in the game, so for me it's kind of like, it's really hard to time that stuff. But that's not really why I made this video. So, the current state that it's in right now, I think a lot of the reasoning behind why it's where it is right now is because of the fucking community. Really, I mean, people complain too much. I mean, you guys are meaning to tell me that Fulgore is winning every major because it's Fulgore? That's fucking bullshit. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Got a guy that has been studying the character since his inception and has made the character work for him. Like, what the fuck? There's no reason why you could say this character is the reason why this person is win. Like, that is that just it boggles my fucking mind, man. That is the reason why KI is in the state that it's in right now. The community is just like so negative about stuff. Like, why? Why be fucking negative? There's no reason for that shit. So much other things you could be worrying about right now. Instead, you gotta be shitty about a video game, man. So dumb. It's so stupid. Cut it out. Man, like that's gotta be probably one of the biggest reasons why the game is where it's at right now. Community just wants what they want, and I think because we're such a small, it's really a small community. It's like you can yell about something and it'll be heard. Like, someone will hear it. Not many communities have that privilege, so I think that's something that is abused a lot. And I think because a lot of people complain and cry about stuff to try to get what they want or to get some kind of justification out of it, you know, it's. You know, the devs are listening, you know, the community people are listening, and they see all that stuff. You guys go on the forums and you puke stuff out, and they read it and they're like, this might actually be legit, or this is stupid. I think that's probably the biggest reason why the game is where it's at right now, to be honest. Saying earlier with the mechanics in the game, you know, I could live without some of that stuff, but you know, I adapted as best as I could, and I think I've done all right. I haven't done so bad. Moving forward, I think where the game is right now, you know, the balancing and the mechanics, all that stuff, like, that's gotta stop. I think it's really just gotta, like, it's gotta stop, man. Moving forward, that the game just gets the balancing that it needs to make it fair. I know for a fact that you're never, with any game, it's not Killer Instinct, any game, especially fighting games, you are never going to find perfect balance. Ever. It's just not gonna happen. Get over it. If KI had perfect balancing, every character would do the exact same thing, have the exact same tools, and you would literally just be having a chess match with somebody, and whoever pushes the most buttons would win. That's pretty much what would happen if you had perfect balancing in the game. All the character stuff out, you take out all the bullshit, and you give them all the same tools. That's perfect balancing. It's never gonna happen. All in all, you know, I still enjoyed Season 3. I love playing the game. For the time that I did stream it, I love streaming it, and I still enjoy making YouTube videos for it. I do it every weekend. You know, I'm off work. What am I doing? I'm in my office. It's covered in shit, and I'm playing KI, and I'm recording videos, and that's that. What needs to happen, my personal opinion on what needs to happen moving forward is, I think the game just needs to focus on the small things, making sure bugs are squashed, because as far as I'm concerned, Season 3 is a bug fest. It's just just bugs everywhere. Gotta get squashed. Balancing will always be a thing. It'll, you know, little tweaks here and there will happen. Frame data will change here and there. As long as it's nothing too catastrophic, then, you know, there's no harm, no foul there. I would like to see no more addition of characters. There should be no more characters. Considering the fact that every season has been so different, Season 1 to Season 2 and then to Season 3, the mechanics are completely different. TJ Combo is a completely different character. Jago is still godlike, but he's still a different character. I think with the mechanics being added every season, that shit's gotta stop. And I think a lot of you guys can agree with me on that, is that having all these mechanic changes, it forces you to almost relearn the game, which some people might say, oh, it's fresh and exciting, it's new. That's great, but now you gotta, everything that you've just spent 6 months learning and training on is now null and void. Going into another season, if there is another season, I think it should just all be about aesthetics. I think it should be about the look and feel of the game. It should play at the highest definition possible, considering with the Xbox One S and all this 4K stuff that's coming out. This game should look absolutely breathtaking, which it does, but hey, you never know. You could add some more particle effects to it, make it look amazing. I think the characters should get some more skins, they should get some more accessories, more costumes, more stages, a fucking online training mode, bro. Online training mode, please, guys. Please, please, please. Tag team mode, I've heard that get tossed up a couple times. That'd be kind of weird, but fuck it, why not? No more mechanics, no more combo traits, no more fucking stupid shenanigans. No more. It's gotta stop. They're wasting so much time doing all of these mechanic add-ons that will cause other mechanics to either break or other balancing that needs to happen, which never needed to be touched. So I think, you know, going into the next season, shit, just give us some colors and some skins, some DLC stuff. I mean, every other game is doing that stuff. Why can't KI? Season 3 was still pretty good, man. You can't deny it. It was still fun. If you're not having fun with the game, go outside, go to the gym, Play World of Warcraft like I'm doing. Just do something else, man. It's, you know, I can tell you right now, I promise you this right now. Every single developer, every community manager at Microsoft and Iron Galaxy will not be mad at you if you take a fucking break, dude. You do not have to play this game and no life it every fucking day, man. Just take a break. I can guarantee you're pissed at this game because you just need a break, man. Take a break. Take a chill pill. Cool off, man. Have yourself a cup of tea, you know? I hope that clears the air for you guys. I'm still playing the game. I'm still having fun one way or another, even though it might not seem like I am, but trust me, I am. It's really nice to get online and do some exhibitions or jump into a ranked match and then get a message from somebody saying, hey, I watch your videos and I love them. Like, yeah, you know what, then I'm having fun either way. So as long as you guys are enjoying the videos that I'm making for KI, I'm gonna keep making them. So that's all there is to it. But, you know, hey, trust in the developers, man. That's what they get paid to do. Let them do their job. And you're a paying customer, what you need to do as a paying customer, you know, voice your opinion about this stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but have an open mind. Be positive and be understanding. No need for negativity. There's no need for it. There's no reason to be negative towards a developer who spends day and night making sure that this game is the best that it could possibly be. And then for you to shit on them, that's fucking terrible, man. So do that stuff. Just be open about it. Just be receptive to change. And I promise you, not just with Killer Instinct, life will be so much easier. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, take it easy.